Hey, greetings and salutations to all of you guard owls. I know it's been a while since I've been a little active here on the channel. Um, I just wanted to post a little video and talk about, really not talk about anything in specific. This is a little bit more of a free form video. I just want to let you all know that I'm doing okay. I've gotten some emails questioning if I'm doing all right. I've got some, direct messages asking me if everything's going okay, and yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. Everything's okay. Uh, this whole COVID-19 thing, man. It makes some things in life almost impossible to deal with. People you need to talk to, make phone calls with professionally on certain platforms. People aren't in their offices the way they used to be. Uh, you know, uh, Taking calls that they need to, and so now they're working off their cell phones, and so it's made things a little chaotic to deal with. I'm not going into specifics about exactly what I'm talking about, but I think a lot of you out there watching may know a little something of what I'm talking about. COVID-19 has made things some very difficult. Aside from that, I hope all of you out there are doing real good. I want to give a special shout out to all of my subscribers, all of you, my subscribers, especially those of you that came into notice of me through Sancista Brujo Luis's channel. Those of you that are very strong and long time patrons of Sancista Brujo Luis's channel. Those of you that watch me on here, a very special, strong shout out to all of you. Thank you very much for giving me the time of day and being patient with me and watching my channel. I really do appreciate all of the wonderful comments that you all leave me, all the thumbs ups that you all leave me. I couldn't be any more thankful, and that's just really from the heart. Um, like I said at the beginning of the video, I wasn't really planning on talking about anything in specific with this video. I just felt like it's been a while since I made a video, and I just everybody kind of like reaching out and wondering if everything's all right or how come I haven't really been too active and whatnot. Um, I'm doing okay, and so I just wanted to show my face and let y'all know I'm doing okay. I'm healthy. Everything's going good. I hope all of you out there are very healthy and doing okay. You, your husbands, your wives, mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers, children, your neighbors, everybody. I hope everybody's doing good, because, you know, that's the way it should be. We should all be looking out for each other. So, check on each other out there, It don't take much to knock on the door, make a phone call, find out if everybody's doing okay, you know. Let the neighbor have a fucking cup of sugar or some shit, Um, Aside from that, I know that maybe you might be wanting something spiritual, so something spiritual is coming through. So for those of you dealing with La Santísima Muerte, especially those of you that are new to La Santísima Muerte, you're not really specifically, that's actually not the right word I want to use. Not specific, but in specific is what I should say. Know exactly how to start with her, because not everybody that comes into contact with La Santísima Muerte, she may not always choose you, and especially nowadays, through Facebook, through all the spiritual circles and links and connections and whatnot, she's becoming very popular. And so based on that, some of you out there might want to start working with her, as opposed to some of us, which would include myself, started working with her out of, real need. There are some people out there that are starting to work with her not out of need, not out of last resort, they're working with her because it's kind of like an in thing, or maybe you're curious, or maybe, just who knows. In this practice with La Santísima Muerte, there is no gurus, so to speak, that can tell you right from wrong, wrong from right, even though like in past interviews, especially like with like Jonathan Runningwolf from the channel Shaman Moon, which all of y'all should go and check out. He's really good, and especially with tarot card readings. Yeah, I have my opinions. But just like anybody else in this practice, everybody else has their opinions too, and a lot of that has a lot to do with the basis of a basis on experience. But just because it's based on our experience does not make it you know it doesn't make it stone. It's not really set in place forever, because realistically speaking, in this practice, we are always learning. And in any other spiritual circles, they would probably tell you the same thing, whether it be in muerterismo, as a muertero or muertera, curanderismo, Kimbanda, Palo. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is, even all the way down to Roman Catholicism. You're consistently always learning. And that's the thing that we have to accept as human beings, is that we are creatures of experience, and experience teaches wisdom. We are beings that are consistently learning every day. And even if we're not spiritual, maybe you're all about the dollar bill. You're consistently learning how to work that dollar, how to gain that dollar, and multiply those dollars. We are creatures of consistent learning, and through that learning, being creatures of learning, as human beings that we are, we also have patterns. We are creatures of pattern. So with that said, what I'm trying to say is, keep on learning. Don't be so closed-minded. Even though we may have our opinions, and including myself, I am admitting that I have my opinions, and I see people doing certain things, La Santísima Muerte. Just because I may not like it doesn't mean I'm not willing to learn something about it. You know what I'm saying? Experience teaches wisdom, so learn something from everybody. You don't always have to agree. You may not always do things the same way with La Santísima Muerte that your homeboy or your homegirl does that sit right next to you. But to see, to experience, to sit in, to watch, to listen, that is on the tangible fields of things, and that's what we are as human beings, is we are creatures of experience. And that has a lot to do with that owl that we see on La Santísima Muerte statues. The owl is a creature of knowledge, of experience, of wisdom, of paying attention, looking all around you, almost 360 degrees in a full circle, all times, full time. It's, you got to be on your guard, so to speak, hence the guard owl. Aside from that, when I first started this video, I wasn't even expecting to pull my tarot cards out. I have also had questions about, hey, when you first started your channel, you were doing some general tarot card readings and whatnot, and then all of a sudden you moved to Lowell, Massachusetts, and like it came to a halt. Are you still going to be doing that? Yes, I am going to still be doing that. Moving here to Lowell, Massachusetts, I moved down here at the beginning of June. So it feels like a long time, but realistically, it actually hasn't been a long time. What, 3 going on 4 months really isn't a long time, but it feels like a long time. But it has a lot to do with getting like myself stationed here and feeling good here, and there's been some minor setbacks. There's been, experiences that I've had to work through. Uh, I've had my ups and downs from the beginning up into the present moment. Even recording this, I'm still going through some things, but that's a lot of us. You know, but anyway, getting back to, the tarot cards, yes, I will be getting back to the tarot card readings monthly. So for those of you that are wanting to just view general tarot card readings with me on my channel, I will be doing that starting in October, starting, a little bit, maybe a couple of days after I release this video. Probably a day or two after this video, I will start, throwing out the general tarot card readings again. Now that I've pretty much established myself here, I feel a little bit more comfortable here. So I'm ready to start doing that all over again. So I'll be doing that. And then along with that, if any of you feel comfortable with that, and you want to get a personalized tarot card reading with me, even now, you can do so. You can contact me through my email address, all lowercase, TheGuardell, TheGuardOwl@gmail.com. You can also get to me through my Facebook Messenger account, and we can go ahead and book something. I only accept payment through PayPal and Cash App right now. Those are the only two systems that I trust. They've never let me down, so that's the only reason why I go through that. Aside from that, everything's going okay. Just like everybody else, I'm going through the motions of everything. COVID-19's a bitch, and it stalls on a lot of things. I'm going through some personal things in my life, dealing with trying to get things going, and just it's been a challenging thing. So anyway, Guard Owls, I just want to let you all know I will be continuing my general tarot card reading starting now in October. You can look forward to that within the next 2-3 days after the release of this video. Doing okay. Hope all of you are all okay. I did do 2 interviews with Jonathan Running Wolf of the channel Shaman Moon, all one word, Shaman Moon. He's an extremely great individual, very charismatic, very loving, very kind, very wonderful person. I believe within the next week or so, we are also going to be doing a collaborative interview with Luna Thorne. Okay, we're going to be doing a collective interview with Luna Thorne, so it will be Jonathan Running Wolf, me, Martero Chris, and Luna Thorne. She is a devotee of La Santísima Muerte, but she also works with some other, gosh, I hope I'm doing her justice by saying this, but deities, spiritual guides, what have you. But hey, that's why we're doing the interview, to get to know her a little bit more, see where she's coming from. So for those of you that might be interested in learning who Luna Thorne is, you can definitely catch us on Shaman Moon's channel with Jonathan Running Wolf. That will be coming up next week. Okay, actually coming this week, I should say. So yeah, look out for that, guys. Aside from that, blessings to each and every one of you out there, to each one of your families, to your newborns out there, to your nieces, your nephews, aunts, uncles, everybody, keep it legit. We're all in this shit together, we're all here together on this planet. And we got to be here together, we're all one family under the umbrella of a thing called human being. And so let's keep it legit, let's keep it real, stay focused, and keep constant with positive vibration. I cannot emphasize that enough to you all. The PMA, positive mental attitude. No matter, we're human beings. Negative emotions come up sometimes, but at the end of the day, we have to try our strongest to keep a PMA, a positive mental attitude. Speaking of the devil right now, I got Jonathan Running Wolf calling me right now as I'm trying to make this video. So I'm gonna let you all go so I can go ahead and answer this because we got to get to business about this. But hey, Bartolo Chris Muniz here. Guard Owls, keep it legit. God bless you guys. Love you all. Thank you to all my subscribers. You all are nothing but blessings to me. And I appreciate all of you very, very, very much. A rato.